Hello everyone and welcome to O-T Geeks. Oh, did somebody say brand new Marvel trailer? Yes, today is the day Black Widow, the second trailer since this film was announced, has been released, and we're going to have a watch along, so join me. Oh, Budapest.
Natasha, my sister. After all this time, what brings you home?
I'm on the run. I was trying to do something good.
Is this in the past? She's dead, isn't she?
Killer.
You're fooling yourself. We're still both trained killers.
We have unfinished business.
Superhero landing. David Harbour, kicking ass.
Still fits.
Red Guardian, know nothing about that character.
Family. Back together again.
You got fat.
Smelly water weight.
There's a new world of widows. New enemies. I'm done running from my past.
Was that Taskmaster? I think it was.
Who the hell is that guy?
It's like a Power Ranger villain. Okay, so in the first trailer, we didn't really get to see Taskmaster in full. There was some sort of rumors that the character we did see might not be him. It might be Hawkeye because he had a bow and arrow. But I think this definitely confirms that it is him. You know, the Marvel films always stray away from the spandex. They always try to make costumes a little more realistic, and that's clearly what they've done with this character. Taskmaster is one of my favourite villains. So it's a little bit disappointing to see him presented in that way. Kind of looks a little bit robotic and sort of more like he's wearing armor, which I guess is fine. You know, in terms it fits in place with the other characters in the cinematic universe, and I'm sure there'll be more to come from him. But I just love the fact that in the comics he has a skull for a face. It's so cool, and it makes him stand out from, you know, he just kind of looks like a mercenary. He kind of looks no different from like Crossbones did in the Captain America films. This is a strange one. I'm not massively excited to see this film. It's a Marvel film. It's part of the bigger picture, and it's also one of the first films to drop in Phase 4, which is exciting in itself to see where we're going to go from here now that the bigger picture has kind of been squared off. We've lost a lot of heroes, but interestingly enough, one of them was Black Widow, so it's an interesting turn of events to see that she's got her own film. But then we never really got much of a story on Black Widow, and obviously also superheroes don't ever stay dead, so there's the fact that she may be coming back in some way. But I know that we're clearly going to be delving into a lot of her origin story, of which there isn't that much, or at least I'm not massively educated on it, so maybe it will be a good peek back at a character. But then why go to the lengths to show us her past if she's dead? It seems a little bit weird. I'm sure no superhero ever stays dead, and we're likely to see Black Widow return in some capacity in the future to the Avengers team. But this will be a decent film. It kind of felt like I was watching a bit of a Bond trailer, which is not always the best thing, but I'm sure it'll be full of good action. It'll be interesting to see Taskmaster because he's one of my favourite villains. I've always loved Taskmaster. He's never played a major part in anything as far as I can remember, but whenever he's popped up, he's always an interesting character to get a look at. So yeah, there's a peek at the latest trailer from Black Widow, which drops later this year. Let me know what you thought in the comments below, and if there's any Easter eggs that you picked up on that perhaps we've missed, give us a shout. Don't forget, click that bell so that you're always notified when we get new videos here at O-T Geeks, and don't forget to keep it geeky, guys.